Hello students, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we will discuss the describe the photo question from the Duolingo English test. This question presents a picture to you and you're expected to write something about the picture in 60 seconds. You should write at least one sentence, but more is better. So I'm going to do this live. I'm going to pick a picture online, something that doesn't have a copyright claim. And then I'll set a timer and try and write something in 60 seconds about that picture. So let me search for something. Copyright free images. Okay, so I have a picture here. Let me just put it in the file. This is I'll just make it smaller. A little more, yeah. Maybe a little more, yeah. Okay, yeah, let me put a text box here so that I can look at the picture while I write. Okay, and so I'm going to set the timer now and then I'll write. Okay. Okay, time up. So I wasn't able to complete my last sentence. This picture displays a Sardar gentleman sitting on a metal handrail. He could be a worker in a plant or industry since the background seems to be a construction setup, right? So you're basically supposed to describe the picture and use visual cues, right? So try and describe it in terms of who the subject is, So here we see that the subject is a Sardar, and also try to describe the background or the setting in which the subject is. So here we see that it looks like a construction site, so it's possible that he's a worker at this site or a manager at this site. If you have time, because you only have 60 seconds, then try and write about what what impression do you get of the subject, right? Is the subject, in this case, obviously it's a human subject, so is the subject looking relaxed, or is the subject tense, or is the subject thoughtful? So try and describe the expressions, right? So here we see that the subject is somewhat relaxed, right? With one leg in the air, kind of jutting forward, and one on the handrail. And he's looking into the camera, and we can't really read his expressions because, because it's his, he has a poker face in this image, but the setting, it looks quite industrial. So try and capture all that, in those 60 minutes. When I took a sample test, I haven't taken the real test yet, but when I took a sample test, I felt that I had more time than 60 seconds. And that probably was because I was, just kind of deep into the exam, and I was focusing on the exam, and I felt I had time to write a little more. But you get technically 60 seconds to write something. So just try and capture as many details as you can. Okay, let's try and do another one. I'll pick up one more picture. Okay, so I'm going to now bring this picture here. have picked up these copyright-free images from pexels.com, Pexels, right? So that's where I've picked them up from. Okay, let me reduce the size of this picture. A little more. Yeah, that seems okay. And I'll insert a text box right here. Okay, and let me start the timer. I'm going to keep 1 minute for this. Okay, so here again, I wasn't able to complete my last sentence, but I think I was able to write a little more than I did in the first picture. So this picture showcases a study or work table, perhaps of a photographer. There is a flower vase and a cup of tea or coffee in the picture, and some photographs scattered. There is a camera on the shelf below, and sunlight streams into the room. It's a relaxing picture. So here again, we did not have, this picture was different from the previous one in that we did not have a human subject here. Here, we only had a couple of inanimate objects. It still describes a scene. It shows a table, and it looks like the table of a photographer, who has left his camera and some photos scattered on the table. We know it's morning because there is sunlight, and it looks like a regular morning because there's a cup of tea and there's a flower vase. So if I had more time, I would have spoken about how relaxing this picture is, and I could have probably described the pillow, the cushion in the background, right? Okay, so those were two quick descriptions of photographs. This is part of the Duolingo English test. Hope this exercise was useful. If it was, hit like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comment section what other videos, what other topics you would like me to upload. I've already uploaded a video on the C test question type, so do check that out. I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Take care. Bye-bye.